what's up, y'all? This is Paul C. Tiarina, nutritional therapist, lifestyle and performance coach with the SHT in Las Vegas. And I wanted to share a little bit with you today about nutritional sufficiency, because this is part of it's a subtopic of something we talked about the other day, which is nutritional vitality. Nutritional vitality, according to the way we see things, consists of being nutritionally sufficient, having minimum toxins, and then also enhancing metabolic efficiency. And so today in our course curriculum, we talked about nutritional sufficiency and what that actually means. Nutritional sufficiency is basically giving the body everything it needs from a nutrition standpoint. And when you think about what nutrients are for this body is made up of stuff. And the functions that happen inside this body require stuff, right? So when I eat food, the purpose of me eating food, or the purpose of us eating food, is to facilitate this whole thing right here, everything that's happening. We're not getting this from the air that we breathe or the water that we drink. We're getting it from food. So then the question is, like, what are the nutrients that we need to facilitate this body, the structure and form of it, but then also all the different functions that happen. The communication, the neurotransmitters, the hormones, the precursors that are required to do and build, and all the different reactions and biochemical and metabolic, like all this stuff requires nutrients. So then the big question is, what are the nutrients that the body needs? Well, we already know, because that's why we call them nutrients. So we've dissected this body down and we understand what makes up our different tissues and organs and muscles and systems. But then we also are constantly learning about the different cofactors and precursors needed for all this different creation, all the different processes. And I think there'll never be a time that we fully understand everything, but at a large picture level, macro level, we kind of understand what we need as far as nutrients go. Then the question is, what is the best place to get nutrients from? Because we have access to a lot of things that we can consume, right? Well, we're not eating concrete. We're not eating cardboard. I mean, there's only a certain number of things that we can consume. So we have things like real food, and real food is a loaded term, and it depends on what methodology you're following as far as what real food means. We got everything from vegan to freaking carnivore and everything in between. But real food is basically, from a common sense perspective, not processed food, right? So we could get nutrients from real food. We could get nutrients from processed food. I think most of us would probably agree that's not the best place to get it. But then we have health food, which is basically engineered processed food, engineered health food that we could, like protein powders and shakes and bars and all these things that are prepackaged and put together and sold to us and marketed to us because they're supposedly healthy. And then we've got, supplements and vitamins and things that can be a complement to otherwise nutrition-based way of eating or something, right? So I would say that we could all agree that this is the spectrum of places that we can get food. And the question is, what is the best place for me to get the nutrients that I need to do this amazing thing right here? Well, the answer to that would come from, or in our opinion, ancestral wisdom. So looking at the fossil record, evolutionary biology, anthropology, traditional human populations, modern hunter-gatherer populations, to try to figure out what is it that our ancestry has consumed to make us who we are as human beings. So that's one piece of information we can throw into the mix. And then we also want to ask the question, what is an animal supposed to eat? And the answer to that is whatever it's designed to eat. So then we want to look at anatomy and physiology and figure out what the human digestive system is geared for. And then it becomes very clear what we're supposed to eat, and that's what we call our definition of real food. It's a very forgiving and broad definition of real food, but within that broad definition, we have basic specific rules about how we eat, how we time our meals, and how to facilitate experiments within the context of this general definition so that we can all try to figure out our own bio-individuality and figure out what resonates best with us as far as food goes. So that's just a taste of what we call nutritional sufficiency. Ooh, pun intended. So nutritional sufficiency is basically understanding how to give the body everything that it needs to do this thing here, and getting it from the best sources, the right sources, to facilitate this amazing thing here. And that takes a little bit of understanding of some different things. So anyway, hope that was useful. If you got any questions, let us know. And if you don't know about what we got going on at our community website, we have community.superhumantransformation.com. You can go check it out, and maybe we'll see you there.